Next learning point I want to talk about is to not give your opponent unnecessary information and avoid tells. This is something that I've learned in my years of competitive Dragon Ball Super that I do if you go back and watch any of the games that I've played on stream. And we're going to see it here with the Kaisa player. He does it all match long, and I absolutely love it, especially in contrast to our Master Yi player. We do see the Master Yi player quite often shuffling his hand, flickering his hand, and there are a lot of problems when it comes to that. You can see here the Kaisa player is very comfortable with just leaving his hand down, and even though he's about to pretty much miss on a turn 1 play, he's gonna just play it cool, pass back to his opponent, and really give no information. We're gonna see our Master Yi player go here, ready all of his runes, charge 2 more. He's going to throw Stalwart Poro into a battlefield, and it's going to get answered by a very calm, cool, and collective Hextech Ray. So what's really cool about this play, or this manner of playing, is that you're not giving your opponent any tells. You're not constantly shuffling your hand. If you have a possible response, you're taking the same amount of time you would take whether you had no response or had a response. It's a very, very important way to play competitively most optimally. There are a few issues when you're constantly hand shuffling. For one, you're just distracting yourself. So if you put your hand down flat on the mat, you're going to pay more attention to what your opponent's actually doing, and you're going to make more optimal play lines. The other issue with constantly shuffling your hand is that you're going to put yourself at risk for accidentally flashing your opponent what might be in your hand. It's a very common thing with hand shuffling. You drop your hand just a little bit too low, and your opponent's going to have the eye line to take a peek at what you might have. And honestly, that's completely your fault as the player who's shuffling your hand, because you're giving your opponent that opportunity to see what cards in your hand. You're basically revealing it to them unintentionally. So if they see it, it's really on you. It's not on them. So I really love the way that the Kaisa player plays this finals. He's just calm, cool, and collected. Hand is face down on the board, not giving the opponent any information, no tells. We can even see slightly more facial expression in the Master Yi player throughout this match, and our Kaisa player just remains calm, cool, and collected the entire time. So if you want to be competitive in Riftbound, or any card game for that matter, it's a really, really important thing to get comfortable with. Just keep your hand face down on the mat. Don't do anything unnecessary to give your opponent any additional information.